Hello Cancers, welcome to this channel. This is our weekly reading for the week of February the 18th. I hope you are doing well, taking good care of yourself. Let's see what's coming through for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. If this is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if this message was helpful, please do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. If you feel comfortable. So now let's see what's coming through for Cancer. So this week is ending with a full moon in the sign of Virgo. It's happening on the 24th, and full moon is all about completion, and a new moon cycle will be starting. So full moon energy has to do with we may come across some sudden insights, information, realizations, insights, revelations and things like that. So that is something to be conscious of what we are coming across. And it's also a perfect time to set clear intentions for the next moon cycle. What do you want to do? How do you want to move forward? What needs to change? What actions needs to be taken? Things like that. And this is happening in the Virgo sign. And Virgo is an earth sign. It has to do with being organized, very grounding our energies, balancing our energies and staying more grounded. Every sign has its high vibration and lower vibration. So with Virgo, there will be a tendency to focus on perfectionism, and also we may come across inner judgments and things like that. So all signs have it. This doesn't have anything to do with a particular sign, but what full moon does is, full moon is all about light, right? So it illuminates those areas, the tendencies and things like that, so we can pay more attention and make conscious choices to be more conscious in our choices. So we don't have to then come, what do you call, because that may lead to a lot of confusion and self-doubts, conflicts and things like that. So when we are conscious of the choices we are making, we can avoid such situations. So that is something to be mindful of. On the other hand, if there is something we want to do in our life, the self-doubts and the inner criticism, things like that, it will hold us back. So that is also, perfectionism. That is something that we want to be mindful of. So we don't let these emotions, these fear-based thoughts and beliefs hold us back. Instead, we want to be aware of what's going on within, but find a way to navigate through that situation instead of letting that overpower us and influence our choices and our decisions, right? So that's so pay attention to what you are coming across. It's all about being aware, and then we can make so we can create a change. So this is also a perfect time to set intentions, like what needs to change, what needs to go, how can I simplify and stay focused on my goals, my dreams, and don't be distracted by what's going on in the environment and things like that, and not only environment, inner environment as well. So all right, now let's see what's coming through for you guys. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. So Cancers, your card for the week is Nine of Swords and then Three of Wands. All right, so this is what I was talking about. So this has to do with inner judgments. It could also be about situations that are happening in your life, and what we need to be mindful of is not to give it power. Instead we want to stay in our power and not let circumstances and situations control us. Okay, so that is something we want to be mindful of. And with Nine of Swords, my dear, it feels like you are not happy with the way things are going. um, it could be like past, something that happened long time ago, or it could be something that is happening now. So you are kind of worried about things, um, and like replaying things in your mind again and again, and thinking, mulling over things. So with this, what I would say is, if that is something you find yourself in, it's make an effort, make a conscious decision to step away from that energy. Okay. So it's all about not letting the mind and what's happening in your life um, steal your peace of mind. Right? Instead, we don't want to give that power to anything. Right? Instead, come to like redirect your energy, redirect your thoughts. It's all about thoughts. And it could also be coming from that place of perfectionist tendencies, like maybe you didn't respond to a situation the way you wanted to. Like it could be inner expectations. Okay, maybe there are certain things going on and you want to show up in a certain way, but sometimes we drop the ball and then we beat ourselves down. So that could be happening for some of you guys. So be aware of those perfectionist tendencies and inner expectations. And it could also be people around, situations, things like that. So something to be mindful of. And no, we don't, again, we don't want to stay in this energy, because it affects our health. And maybe the situation is not that a big deal. However, if you keep thinking about it, our mind doesn't know, right? And our and whatever going on in the mind, it affects our body as well. These are the things we all know. I'm sure you know the say you know it too, but it's just that sometimes we need that reminder. So I'm just reminding you, this is something you already know, and not new information, right? So be aware whenever you find yourself in this energy. Know who is um, what is more important. Your peace of mind, your health is more important, or some outside things that are occupying your mind. So yeah, just make a conscious effort to redirect your thoughts. Think about something that gives you a sense of peace and joy and happiness. And it could be your creativity, it could be going out for a walk, or talking to a friend, or listening to some music, or just going to a spa or something, or cooking yourself a nice meal. So but don't be in this is like not good for you, Cancer. Okay. And for others of you, it could also be that you can't sleep. So that could be happening for some of you. Insomnia, um, bad dreams. So Cancers, be aware of your sign is, okay, so full moon is happening in Virgo. However, your sign is ruled by moon. So you may feel this more than more, actually, because first of all, yours is a water sign, which has to do with emotions and things like that. So you may feel it strongly, you know. So this is the time you want to stay away from environments that are not good for you. Maybe take a break, go on a vacation. I don't know if that is possible, if it's possible. Or stay away from conversations and situations that are draining, that are like depleting. Instead of yeah, if it's not useful for you, if it's not beneficial in any way, stay away. And you know, take care of your heart, take care of your, protect yourself. Okay, and here we have Three of Wands. So Three of Wands has to do with, again, manifestations. Okay, uh, looks like this is number 9. This is end of a phase. And with Three of Wands, this is you may be coming across new ideas, new inspiring ideas. Okay, so for some, that could also be the case, like a lot of information overload, and you're thinking about new way of doing things, what needs to go, how to simplify. So a lot of things going on in the mind. And this is like inspiration. And with Three of Wands, it also feels like you're waiting for something. Cancers, what are you waiting for? For some, it could be something to do with travel. For some, it could be maybe you are waiting to hear from someone. So, yes. With this card, since this waiting phase is not, it's kind of exhausting. What I would say is there something, whatever it is that you are coming across, is there something you can do to um, to um, to move forward with this situation? Is there, like, what needs to happen? It could be communication, it could be yeah, again, taking action, whatever it is that you can do at this moment. So with Three of Wands, I would say be more present. So it could be that, um, you are looking outside for something. You're looking outside for answers and solutions. It could be that you are waiting for people to change. It could be that you are waiting to get somewhere, be someone else. So yes, and that is kind of taking a toll on you because you are not being present in this moment. Yeah, it's like you are waiting for something or someone to change. So Cancers, about, I would say, my dear, is take responsibility in your own hands and do what you can to shift this energy to create a change. Think about, because power is in our hands, right? We don't have control over external situations, circumstances. But we can choose how we want to respond to that situation. Is there something we can do about this? Okay, if yes, then you don't want to waste your time. Take action. If not, then take the lesson and move on. What is it? Because everything happens for a reason, right? Everything happens for a reason. We meet people for a reason. Things happen for a reason. And so, but life is all about ups and downs. And either that experience, our experience, wherever we are, it's because of what transpired, right? So we grow from our experiences. So if we take all these experiences as learning opportunities, then of course it will feel, it won't be easy, but at least when we come from that place of understanding, then it will become a little bit easy. I mean, not easy, but I'm not getting the right word. It will be difficult to go through these emotional upheavals, but then we also have to come from that place of understanding that I did whatever I could, and certain things are not in our hands, so we have to move on, right? And it's all about taking the lesson and bless the situation, and we don't want to feel regretful about things, because these experiences taught us something, right? And if we are taking the lessons, then we are good. Otherwise what happens is things happen and we are like blaming the situation, everything outside of us. And what happens when we come across a similar experiences again in our life? So we will find ourselves in a loop, coming across the same situations again and again. The reason why is because we haven't learned from all those past experiences. So we have to repeat the same situations again and again until we learn. So yeah, why do we want to do that, right? Instead, okay, whatever happened, it was not good, it was not a good experience, but then this is what I have learned from it, and now I'm going to apply it in my life and move forward, create better experiences. So that's what I want to say about these two cards. Don't look outside for answers and solutions. Don't wait for people and situations to change. Grass is always greener on the other side, right? But that is from a distance. It's an illusion. From a distance, it may feel like it's greener on the other side. However, grass is greener wherever we water it, right? So be present, pull back your energy and look around. What do you have? What are the blessings in your life? Stay in that space of gratitude and take care of your body, your mental and emotional well-being. Do something nice for you and learn a new skill. So think about what is it that you can do to enhance the quality of your life. That is where the power lies. So all the answers and the solutions that you are looking for is within you. So let go of thoughts, let go of all the learnings, everything that you have learned. Let go of that, let go of the mental chatter, and just spend some quiet, nice time with you. Not thinking about things, but doing something that makes you feel better, something that gives you a sense of joy, peace and happiness. Stay in your power, Cancer. Okay, and don't let whatever happening in the sky affect you. This is full moon energy. So but now that you can take care of yourself, so you are not in that energy. Okay, so know what you can do to make things feel a little bit better for you. Okay, so now let's see what's on the oracle cards. Spirit, please give us a card for Cancer. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Persistent drive. The message is, see what you desire and move towards that goal. It's time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. That totally goes with this card here, and number 11. And that's what I'm seeing here. 1 1 1, so 3 ones, right? So and this is manifestations, Cancer. So whatever it is that you are seeking, it's coming. However, universe doesn't know. Universe can only read energies, right? So what is it that you are thinking about? What are you focusing on? If we are focusing on the negatives and what's not working in our life, we will come across those kinds of experiences. So be aware of what's going on. You want to stay positive and optimistic. The cards are reminding you of the power of your own mind. We are not helpless beings, right? We are powerful beings, and we have the power to create the reality that we desire, with our intention. And then we want to make choices that help us move towards those goals. So what is it that you are waiting for? What is it that you are seeking in your life? It may have something to do with your career, your relationships, your health, your life in general. So maybe you want to move or you want to change things up in your life. So whatever it is that you want to do, set an intention. Let go of the past. Okay, now be in this moment, because this moment has the power to create our future, right? This is a moment when we can decide on what needs to change and what actions needs to be taken. And so the power is in the now. So then we can act accordingly and create a better future. So forget about what happened in the past. Think about now. What can you do now to create better experiences in future? Again, it could be any area of your life. Okay, so whatever it is that you are coming across now, think about what you can do about it and then take action. So yeah, manifestations, my dear, you don't want to focus on things that are draining and exhausting, okay, because that is what you will be attracting to your life. So think about better thoughts. Think better thoughts. Okay, inspiring thoughts, something that makes you joyful and happy. Something about your dreams, something that you want to achieve and accomplish. So put your focus there. Okay, now let's see. Let me read this out to you and then we will wrap up. This is about being persistent in whatever it is that you want to create in your life. 3 of Wands here is a card of creation, and we want to create from a place of happiness and joy, and not from a place of overwhelm and anxiety and worrying about future, right? When our mind is it's a lengthy reading for you. So when our mind is busy with worrisome thoughts and anxiety and things like that, it won't be possible for us to hear our own intuition, and we may miss certain things. We may miss certain opportunities because we are not seeing them. You see this? So because our attention is somewhere else, so we won't see the opportunities that are already present in our life, the blessings that are already present in our life. So you don't want to miss golden opportunities, because if you do, then after a year or a few months from now, after a year from now, when you look back, you will still feel the same way. You will look back and you would be like, oh shoot, I missed that opportunity. So that was a great opportunity and I didn't pay attention. So yeah, create from a place of happiness and joy and good energy, and not be aware of fear-based thoughts and beliefs. Be kind to yourself, Cancer. So whatever this is, ask yourself, is it really worth it? Is it worth your mental energy? Is it worth your time? And you don't want to let it affect your health. You won't realize it now. You will realize it few years from now, depending upon where you are when it comes to your health, things like that. So all this, whatever it is that you are mulling over, the worrisome thoughts, it sits in your body and it affects your health. So when you are not expecting it, that's when you will come across all these health related issues. Okay, so be aware of what you are focusing on and what needs to happen to change your focus to something much better. See what you desire and move towards that goal. It's time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. Apply deep concentration to a specific task or activity. You need to be focused on a solitary objective or intention at this time, and route all your power, tools and assets towards this one purpose. Dedication to the undertaking at hand is essential. You will need to get rid of any distractions that will take your focus from what you want to achieve. All these thoughts, that whatever it is that's going on in the mind that's making you feel exhausted, those are distractions. Because when we are focused on our goal as something that is important to us, something that is meaningful for us, we feel vibrant, we feel good energy, highly we feel energetic, and inspired. So that's the place you want to be in. If anything is pulling you down, dragging you down, that is not worth your time, my dear. Okay. So stay focused on your goals. Use your energy, your mental energy, your physical energy wisely. Keep your life in balance. Be sure you keep your focus on all the positive and good that is flowing into your life. You will thrive at pursuing your aspirations so long as you maintain heart, willpower, and confidence in your abilities. You need to focus completely on the task at hand. Oceanic white-tipped sharks typically travel alone and near the surface of the ocean. They are persistent in their search for food. This shark represents the preference for forward momentum. The sharks that survive today are almost the same as those that lived 300 million years ago. This shark is letting you know that you can be exceptionally driven and forward moving. It's time for you to meet your life full on. If you have doubts about whether an opportunity is right for you, this card encourages you to pursue this dream or situation. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, you may come across self-doubts so that is something to be mindful of. Don't let that affect you. Don't let that influence your choices and decisions, but you want to challenge yourself. And whatever it is that you are focused on, your daily tasks, it could be that some of you are pursuing a goal, a dream, or it could be your daily activities, your work, your personal life, relationships, your health related goals. So stay focused on them, and also listen to your own intuition. You don't want people to tell you what to do, okay? You know your body better, right? If you are, for instance, if you are at the gym and the trainer is asking you to do something, and you know that it doesn't feel right, then don't go there, don't do that. So speak up and don't be under any pressure to do things that you don't want to do. Okay, and the message is also reminding you to, with this it may feel like your mind is somewhere else. Physically you will be here and your mind will be somewhere else. So you may feel kind of distracted, but that may lead to mistakes. So whatever it is that you are working on, you want to you put your whole focus there, and so you are not, so you don't have to repeat the same task all over again. And be confident in your own abilities, Cancer, because you got this. It's just our mind sometimes, play games with us. But know that whatever it is that you set your mind to, you can accomplish it. So be confident of your own abilities, and stay more focused on whatever it is that you want to do. And the message is also asking you to keep your life in balance. For instance, if there is something, if you are coming across any loss, like for instance, if something happens and if you come across any disappointments, any kind of low points in your life, also stay focused on what the positives are. That will help us stay afloat. Otherwise, we don't want to let the negatives drag us down. Instead, when we focus on what is going well in my life, then it will be possible for us to stay on the surface and not drown in whatever is going on. Because again, life is all about ups and downs, and how we handle these lows, these downs, it builds our character, it builds our resolve, and that is what resilience and inner strength is all about. So you don't want to give up, and don't let situations bring you down, drag you down. Instead, stay on the surface, and you can handle this. You got this. Yeah, manifestations. It could also be that you are coming across some new opportunities and things like that. And blessing in disguise, my dear, that's what I'm getting. So and with both these cards, it also feels like now is also the time you want to slow down, um, and so you can figure things out, whatever the situation is, that is depending upon how intense the situation is. Slow down, and uh, so you can hear your own intuition, and act accordingly, because you also don't want to go by people's advices, their opinions, the noise outside, or inner noise. When I said inner noise, what I mean is self-doubts, fear-based thoughts and beliefs and things like that. So when we slow down to really reflect on, not think about, right, reflect on our experiences. By that, the difference is, when we are thinking about things, we are like in a loop, we get entangled, we are like outwardly focused. Reflection is inward. What happened, and what needs to happen now, what kind of actions needs to be taken, what needs to change, what needs to go, and things like that. So reflecting on your experiences without, and also look at things objectively. You don't want to drown in the emotions, right? Instead, we just want to look at the situation as if it's happening to somebody else, not us. So emotionally detach from that situation and look at things like a third party. So yeah, so don't let even if you are talking to somebody, do know what kind of informations you are taking in, opinions. You also want to go by your own knowing, because we all have that inner wisdom, right? Something that works for others may not work for us. So let go of the thoughts, and instead go within, listen to your own intuition. By that, what I mean is, most of us don't know how to do it. It's about trusting, trusting that there is a presence all the time with us. So, and it's all about having faith in this presence, right? And letting it guide our life. So it's all about we moving out of the stepping away, moving out of our own path. Sometimes we get in our own path, and letting this light, this presence guide our life. So it's all about surrendering. If there is something that you can't figure out, surrender and pray, meditate, and ask for guidance. And then keep yourself open to what you are seeing, what you are hearing, what you are reading, something you are watching on TV, a song you are here, you are listening to. You will be surprised that you will find your answer there. And when you do not ignore it. Wow. So it's 33 minutes now. Okay, I'm gonna stop. That's what I have for you, my dear. I hope this was helpful, and do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well, if this was your sun sign. Okay, and what else? And please take good care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.